Alright, and we are back at it. Just wrapping things up before we actually tackle the final boss. It's been a little bit, so I'm just going to need to review what I've actually got in inventory. I think I had wanted to try going to the... I think it's the Lome ruins in order to get the Sword of the Sages, just because it's especially appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly a matter of what I have for weapons and whatnot. Just gonna need to make sure that I'm loaded up enough. Yeah. I think we'll probably go hunting for a few pristine royal weapons, if at all possible, also.
I think you're pretty quiet on stream.
Am I?
Yep.
Okay, it should be alright, but, oh, you know what? I wonder if it completely got rid of all of my filters. It's entirely possible. Is always the joy of when OBS has an update. Every single time.
Everybody loves OBS.
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if you could actually just, save, like, a profile. Just as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope, those are all on there.
I don't know. I'm
Well,
louder than you on the stream.
I'll try raising the gain a little bit. But, I'll also try lowering you a little. Does that sound any better? I mean, obviously I need to be talking
Yeah.
in order for you to hear me, but...
Yeah, I also have, like, a very slight delay, as always.
Yep.
It sounds a little bit better.
Okay.
It's not like it's bad or anything.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna drop your level down a little bit.
Okay.
That should be a little bit better.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. But,
You're not
yeah.
gonna stop. You're not gonna stop and say hi to our friend?
Sorry, what?
You're not gonna stop and say hi to our friend?
Oh. You mean, Colton?
Yeah.
I've got literally everything that he gives you right now, and he doesn't want more until you've got all of them. So he doesn't have anything to say right now.
Ah.
Like, all you can do is just ask him if he senses any nearby frogs, and he'll give you some assistance at this point.
A lot.
Yeah. Let's see. In order to get up there... Alright, yeah. The easiest loop around this way, I guess. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. Nope. Ooh. Where's the last one?
Hiding.
Yeah. Seemingly. Huh. Oh. Go figure. Right over my head.
That's happened to me so many times.
Alright, now I can go scoop up these, wings and eyeballs. Which, it's gonna take some adjustment, after wrapping this run up, going to, doing Breath of the Wild again. Like, even though I did, an off-stream challenge run not that long ago, it's nevertheless still something where, like, when you're used to the one, going to the other is always just a strange adjustment, because, like, there's just so many little interface things that are slight.
Yeah, and, you know, providing everything goes right and you get your Switch 2, then you have the learning curve of the Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nay!
I'll just let Millie do her thing. Or not. Take this guy out. I don't need to. I could just go past him, but where's the fun in that? Huh. Well, I've got fewer just beat 'em the hell up weapons than I expected. Those I got. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I should probably throw something on this.
I used to, when I was playing, I loved, like, beating up a ton of Lionels and just using their parts for all my weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I am muting the stream, so if anything goes wrong, I won't be able to hear it, but I cannot deal with delay in hearing myself.
Yeah, that is okay. As long as things seem alright, then we are good. Oh, no, you don't.
They're so cute, though.
They are. Has Nintendo made a stuffed Loopy? As if they haven't, they really ought to.
They really do. I don't know.
Yeah, providing that that nothing goes wrong with it, and I was able to secure a Switch 2 pre-order. So hopefully everything will go well with that, and the device will show up without a hitch. But if and when that occurs, then it'll be very interesting seeing the difference in performance. A lot of us in the Hyrule Engineering community at large are a little concerned about whether certain dynamics that we exploit in builds will continue to function. As, in particular, things like the launch platform that I like to use, it's entirely possible that a change in frame rate could cause the spacing to end up needing rework. Because it can just throw off the timing. Like, the fundamental physics probably aren't going to change. Because, a major Legend of Zelda YouTube channel, the guy who runs it had managed to go do like the hands-on experience and everything, and played some Breath of the Wild, and was able to confirm that on that the glitch movement technique known as wind bombing still works. And from what was shown in the Nintendo Treehouse event with Tears of the Kingdom, there didn't seem to be anything off or different or unexpected with the way that the vehicles that they were putting together in that worked, but they also weren't ones that made use of those kinds of mechanisms. So it's just something where people who do run the game on an emulator with it doing 60 frames per second, it ends up throwing everything out of whack. In particular, it ends up making it so that the speed at which you get thrown from a vehicle changes.
Oh.
Because, essentially that is based on the draw distance that the game uses. And it's to ensure that the game basically doesn't crash, because if you end up going too fast, then it'll end up flinging you off of the control stick. Okay, Captain Construct 1 horns. And that's just to make it so it's like, well, if you end up going faster than the game is able to load things in, then it kicks you off the vehicle to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
But, we don't know if they changed the parameters for that.
Right.
You know, because it's like, well, if it's going to be using more powerful hardware and everything, a higher frame rate, it does have dynamic resolution to it, so they may have expanded the draw distance, for instance, or expanded the various stats having to do with essentially just how the hardware management is handled. But no knowing until we actually get our hands on it. Ooh.
Exactly. And that's why I said providing.
Uh-huh.
Providing everything goes to plan.
That was easier than I thought. I always love it when they get hit midair like that. Oh! I don't want to send him flying off the edge. There we go.
I'm here, I need your parts.
Yeah.
Let me use your brethren to beat you up.
Exactly. The old classic. Okay, great. Because, that's actually a little bit of a frustrating one to get, is, Bokoblin 1 horns. Because you need those for the first level upgrade for the Royal Guard set, but if you get very far at all in the game, then a lot of them will have leveled up. So, especially for people who are fairly...
Oh, did you do that one? The plushies?
Yeah. I'd done that previously. I'm just trying to get over to the friggin... Oh yeah, Typhlo Ruins, that's what it is. That old
Look
no
how fast Millie
traveling.
goes.
And she might as well be fast travel at this point.
Yeah, you can't be riding Millie, she's too fast. It's breaking the rules.
Almost over there. I always love it when one of the little enemy camps just gets the little question mark over it, like, what?
Huh?
Huh?
But then they're just not gonna come after you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna bother. Which really just tells me Link's the asshole. He's the one that goes into their camps and bothers them.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they live there, right?
Yeah.
That's their
When
house.
really, you could just be riding by, and they'll leave you alone. See?
I would love a Legend of Zelda game that went more in-depth into the implied cultures of the different monster species. Like,
Mhm.
give us a Kilton game.
See, I don't know if I'd play it. Because it's not my aesthetic. But I would be interested in, like, hearing about it.
I mean, it would be sort of like, Pokemon Snap, you know?
Mhm. I mean, that worked. Come on, you ugly.
Yeah. Works for me.
Forest dweller. What good is a forest dweller shield again? I remember they had like something, so like some special use, but I don't remember what.
Not really. They're
Oh,
just a
I
wooden
could have
shield,
sworn.
and they look neat.
Yeah, they don't electrocute you
Yeah.
in thunderstorms. That's what it
Yep,
is.
it's just that they're wood. But that's also why I have the, soldier's shield. Despite the fact that that very clearly has a metal rim and boss to it, it still counts as a wooden shield.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not metal enough. Think that's Korok. Yes. Yes, it is. Bullseye. What? Oh. It... That was interesting.
Millie didn't like that.
Yeah, apparently. Haven't seen that before. Threw me off, disappeared, and respawned.
Mm-hmm. Forgot this place existed.
Yeah.
I came here like one time ever.
Now, in the interest of saving time, I will probably just grab a guide on the locations and which sage I need to use in what location. Oh. Thank you for the follow. But, yeah, we are... I think that's a bot, if you could go ahead and take care of them for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, they call it the Dusk Claymore in this one. Let's see... Of course, the guide that I grabbed doesn't actually say how to grab it. I know that there's several different spots. I did get it in my original playthrough. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
I just really wanted to see Nanaland.
Yep. I mean, gotta.
Half the time, I really only redeem it so I can see Nanaland. I know you're hydrated. You're the most hydrated person I know.
So, let's see. There's one here-ish. That to my left. And we'll need to use Riju on that one. And it'll be wild to not have frame rate drops in places like this.
Uh-huh.
Ultimately, I'm very used to it.
Yeah, I don't even really notice them.
This one. I guess maybe I actually have to okay, at the square of stone in this location. So this thing, I guess. Not?
Fly.
So... Okay, I guess at the... I may need to start the actual quest for it first.
Mm.
'Cause I guess at the, over near the base of the tower, there should be some slabs that appear. Oh, yeah. Right over here.
Return the slab.
Yeah. Display the power of the Sage of Fire to blaze through the space between two dragons from head to tail. Two dragons. That description reminds me of something I saw when I first arrived at these ruins. Display the power of the Sage of Water in the presence of the 6 dragons. There was a small ring of dragon head statues somewhere, wasn't there? Ominous place. Where was that again? Display the power of the Sage of Lightning at the end of the long dragon that protects the Mountain of Death. There are a lot of dragon statues, but we're looking for one with a long body, sounds like. What's with that Mountain of Death part? That's troubling.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Surely. Alright, we'll try this again. Maybe different this time. Or that just might not even be it. Pretty sure it is, though. Like, I think this is what opens up.
I don't remember any of this. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I would help you out
Oh,
if I
okay, I
had
guess
a
it's...
clue.
It's one that's on the ground. But... Where... 'Cause I'm like looking at a picture of it, and there's a spot on the ground, supposedly. But I'm not seeing it. Flippin' weird. Driving me nuts.
I know I am. My job.
Well, you never do.
Yeah, okay.
You
Are
drive
you
me.
telling me I don't?
No, you drive me crazy, but you don't drive me nuts. There's a
Fair enough,
difference.
fair enough. I was gonna say, are you sitting here trying to tell me that I don't do my job? I'm gonna mute.
Oh, is that Darcy? She borkin? I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, like literally I'm standing right in the spot that it's saying to stand. Along the edge of the muck and around. Huh. Okay, maybe it's at the other end. In any case, I can take the opportunity to bonk this guy.
I will unmute when Darcy's done.
Oh no. But will she ever be? I doubt it. Is that a thing? Nope, that's not a thing. This one I think is the fire one. Boop, 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 boop. Only time that I'll have Yunobo out.
But is it even worth it?
Just barely. Huh. I just sworn that this was... this one, but maybe I was wrong. Which one are you? Let's see. Oh, okay, this is maybe the side-on one? Maybe? Or no, that one's in a different spot. Could have sworn that this was one of them, though. Weird. So... 0219 3121 0174. Alright, that works too. Get him! There we go. Okay, so 0174, I'm on that coordinate correctly, but then 3121. No. Okay, the water one must be that one. Hmm. How frustrating.
Could the game be glitching?
No. No. It's rather just every single example of people explaining where the things are sucks at it. They're just bad at explaining where the things are.
Fair enough.
Hmm. Okay. So the corridor between two dragons is like showing is like over here-ish. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's you have to launch it in that direction, I guess. May as well get Sidon out of the way, though. I do know that this one is correct. Is it not gonna go?
Game just does not want to work for you.
Apparently not.
Says not today, friend.
Why isn't it working? Hi. Right here, man. Wow. So... stand in... the middle. It was saying fully charge the attack before you let go. Okay. That's stupid.
There we go.
Good lord. How pedantic. Okay, supposedly... yeah, I'm gonna need to get Millie out of the way, I guess. Because I'm gonna
No,
need...
Millie.
well, because I'm gonna need to...
Not kill her.
yeah. There we go. And you go away. You come out. Yeah. Well, and then... let's see... now the wind one is... guess some big ol' owl statue. Looks like that's the one. Okay, or don't. That's a lot.
Feel doing? What the heck, man?
Now, it's a matter of finding the right location for the lightning one. Southeastern. Oh, I know.
Millie.
Okay. Southeastern part. Like over here. Ish. Directly back behind me, I think. Maybe, in any case. That. Is that the one that it's referencing? I think it might be. Okay. So, kind of lines around. Okay, yeah. This is the location. Ta-da! Yeah. Now we go in this one.
Hey!
Hey, hello, are you there?
Hey, hello.
So, this is what was waiting for us beneath the ruins.
Hmm?
Wait, you found another monolith? If it was hidden away down here, there's almost certainly something important written upon it. Oh, my heart is pounding. Shall we read it? Dare we? We dare! Here, allow me. A monument to loyalty. Hyrule owes its peace today to the gift that King Rauru gave unto us in his noble feat of imprisoning the Demon King.
What?
Wait, King Rauru imprisoning the Demon King? Rauru is named in legend as the first king of Hyrule, and this mention of imprisoning the Demon King, this monolith is no doubt a chronicle of the imprisoning war. My heart won't stop pounding. Let's read on. The great battle ended with a seal, began with support from the sages, each of whom bore a shining secret stone. Among these were 4 Hyruleans, loyal warriors all, who hastened to King Raru's aid as their oaths demanded. They are the pride of the peoples of Hyrule. This stone monument is dedicated to the loyalty that will echo through time. I see. In other words, this ruin is dedicated to the sages who fought with Raru, the first king of Hyrule. It was built by Hylians afterward. That explains why there was Hyrulean text on the monoliths we found. What a discovery! I'm astonished to find so profound a secret hidden in these long-buried ruins, so full of mystery. I'll stay here for now to analyze what's written on this monolith. Once my heart rate returns to normal, I'll swing by the survey team base in Kakariko to turn my findings into a book. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces. Ah-ha-ha! Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, whoops, I completely forgot to give you a reward. Never could have solved the mysteries of these ruins without you, my assistant. You have my thanks. Please, take this. And this too, as a bonus. Nice. You came all this way just to see some ruins. You must be almost as fanatical about Zonai history as I am. So please enjoy these Zonai artifacts I discovered, mementos to remind you of our time working together. Oh. Now, fear not. Since I'll be sticking around a while, you can come back if ever you'd like to talk ruins and relics. In the meantime, happy trails. Goodbye, my trusty assistant. Yeah. You know what? I think I might as well just go for it.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Because, honestly, it's something where the actual final area is not nearly as difficult as the game kind of leads you to believe. Like, doing the Colosseum is more difficult, honestly. I just gotta find where Millie's at. Yeah. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure that I've got plenty of meals, honestly. Yeah, I could maybe make a few extra elixirs. But I think that's pretty good overall. What have I got for materials? Okay, I've got 1 hardy lizard. That's something. Oh. There we go. Come on. Follow the path. Steer clear of the fox.
Number 1 rule.
Uh-huh. No hurting foxes allowed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that my weapons will be sufficient, I think. Okay, I've got 3 large charges. And 4 big batteries. Yeah, I think all set.
I think you're good. Yeah.
Just go do it up. Because it is enough of an area that it classifies basically as a dungeon, so... I think it'll be enough to make full screen up. Matter of getting all the way back over there now. Fortunately, won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of the best way to do it. I guess I will just go all the way back around.
Hi ho, Millie!
Yeah. And then after doing a Breath of the Wild challenge run, then I can do a second Tears of the Kingdom one, but with battery upgrades allowed.
Whee! I think we should play Smash Bros. On stream. And everybody can watch me kick your butt 1 out of 70 times.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Getting close. Yeah, I do think that, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. I do think that one of the things that I would change about this game, if I could, would simply be making it so that there was more of a benefit to actually building stuff. Like, I get that they didn't want to make it too broken or whatever, but the problem is that when you really do like a meta-analysis of what are the most effective techniques available, then building stuff generally falls short. Like, other than the inconvenience of having to keep track of where your horse is, a horse is by far better than any of the land vehicles that you can make. In terms of handling, in terms of the terrain that they can go on. The fact that they don't despawn if you go 10 feet away from it.
No, but I also then just end up feeling so bad. I left my horse.
And then, of course, you know, they're finicky to throw together and everything, but there's just literally nothing that beats a hover bike or goblin glider for air travel. So it's like they needed to make it so that there were advantages in using larger and more complicated builds. Because there just isn't. Don't need that. Because, like, for instance, one of the kind of ridiculous things is that fans actually have a speed limit to them. It maxes out at, like, 6 fans, I believe it is, in terms of the point where they, like, stop contributing any additional speed. But the crazy thing is that, I didn't turn redo off. There we go. The ridiculous thing is that because of the speed cap that they have on them, sometimes people will end up with builds that they actually want to slow down, and they do so by slapping a fan on it. Because that just makes it so that it inherently can't go faster than that cap. So despite the fact that it's not actually contributing to the speed, it's actually detracting from it. It's like, how much sense does that make from just like an overall design standpoint?
It doesn't
I think
at all.
that they were too afraid of various constructs breaking the game, when really the game gets broken by a whole bunch of other stuff that they didn't envision. Oh,
Red ruby.
Okay. Over here. Let's take a nap.
Oh, sounds so good to me. Let's do it.
Yeah. Until morning.
I don't know about you, but I really love when people continuously lock their car at 9 o'clock at night
Oh.
and make dogs bark.
Someone doing that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fun, fun.
I love it so much.
Okay. Oh yeah, the cookie pot's down there too. And Okay. That. There we go. Swordsman, are you okay over there? You looked like you were somewhere else just now. Oh, I bet you're interested in that strange stone, huh? We discovered it in the depths. It looks both naturally formed and as though it's been carved into... We don't know much about it, as you can probably tell. There's still so much to learn. Once I'm done with my current investigation, I plan on digging into it more. You who stand before me, I am the one who returns Poes to the afterlife where they belong. Offer Poes to me. They are spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. Yes, oh, this is indeed a Poe. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I have been unable to return Poes to the afterlife. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. Thanks for the dark clump.
Yeah.
Have you encountered my brethren in the depths of the land? Wait just a moment. My brethren and I have combined our power to create the Tunic of the Depths. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering. There. I know where they are. They're located under all of the large goddess statues. At the various springs. And at the Temple of Time on the Great Plateau. Back here, you. Oh.
Around town.
Alright. I'm gonna jump in the pit.
Hell yeah! Here we go!
Forgotten how they have different music all through this section. What? Ow!
I forgot about how difficult I found this section. Just the getting down there part. The rest of it was fine.
Uh-huh. Okay. Up this way? I think it's up this way. Ugh.
Honestly, why is it such a mood?
Yeah, this area.
Norman's trying to eat the black pepper crackers.
Of course he is.
Hey, Norman. Hey, wanna watch? Here. Love how I learned how to defeat the Lionels in this game.
I'm glad that you did.
I wouldn't even go near them in Breath of the Wild. I was like, nope, I'm out.
Too slow. Oh boy.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you throw the chew jelly?
To get myself wet to increase the damage of the Zora weapon.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a Zora weapon.
Yes.
Oh, come on. He's like right at the end. There we go.
I hadn't actually gone, like, dedicated, Lionel hunting, so that was actually my first silver one in this playthrough. Got so many silver Bacallan horns. I think this is the way out. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, that looks about right. Love how the path just goes nowhere.
Yes, I'll die then.
Yeah.
Whee!
Around. I do remember there being a decent amount of rubble to clear. I believe it was specifically in this area. Yeah, like off on the east bound route.
How do you know that that's east?
Well, just as in from this frame of reference. Oh,
Okay.
but it does actually happen to literally be east. That's really more of luck than anything else, though. I was just using the direction that you're naturally facing when entering the room as the cardinal direction. Wait, did that just take me completely back around? I think it did.
I don't know. This whole area is so confusing.
Yeah, it did. I'll get right back over to that same spot. Okay, this is the correct way to go. all just stop. Yeah, at this point, I guess I can drop that one. Goodness for arrows. Bonk.
Brutal murder.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Bonk. Eh. Power of a sage cannot reach you.
I don't remember, but isn't there like an outfit that prevents the gloom from affecting you?
I mean, I literally just got it.
Oh. Why are you not wearing it?
And it sort of prevents it from affecting you. What it does is it gives you hearts that don't count towards your actual health, but they do when it comes to taking gloom damage. So, like, basically, those hearts recharge over time, and they will be depleted before your actual health is when experiencing gloom effects.
That's what I thought.
But mostly it's because I just don't need it. In fact, I deliberately allowed myself to take some gloom damage while I was fighting that one Lizalfos, just because it was faster. Essentially, I'm just going to end up cooking a meal with a bunch of Sundelions once I've accumulated enough for it to be worth it.
Fair enough.
And as is, I should be taking a small enough amount of damage overall that it won't end up negatively impacting me too badly. Ow! Yikes. Alright, this may be a little bit more of a problem than I thought it would be. So take that. There we go. Ooh. Well, the question now is, what the hell do I want to throw on that? Suppose, since we are at the end, then that'll do.
That'll do, Piggy, that'll do.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, see, now it's worth it. Now I'll pull out a cooking pot. And... each Sundelion does
Sundelion.
3. So I'll just... do that.
Cooked flowers.
Uh-huh. I mean, sort of what I did for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Violets. In fact, right there, swift violets. Big hearty radish. And yum 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 yum. Hi.
Probably getting a little handsy.
Uh-huh. Oh, Master Sword isn't back yet. I thought that it was, but oh well. Oh, that is not fair. Ouch. I was trying to jump. There we go. Do. There we go. Always got to find that one spot.
That super sweet spot. Oh, hi.
That was weird.
Hello, Fiona.
What?
Good job.
Just eat a bunch of tomatoes.
Come on.
Oh no, I dropped my flower garland shield back there. I didn't pick it up. Oh well. Should have been able to get bullet down there. For some reason, it didn't behave.
Since when does this game want to behave?
Since never, basically. So, what I think is really friggin' funny is that... Two jelly cats.
The bad kiddos.
Like, easy peasy. You don't even have to, like, waste any of your good elemental stuff.
I'm still mad about this.
What?
Being able to break through the wall like that.
Just with your shield.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost at the torch. Now, suppose it's not gonna let me. Oh. Okay.
Bye.
Here's the torch. There.
You know, that works.
And there's my cooking pot. Dandelions.
The way this game wants to be so finicky about the littlest things, like they'll despawn if you're just out of frame, but you throw a cooking pot down into the deepest depths of the layer, and then you can go down there and it's there.
Well, I mean, the trick was mostly just that it didn't go too far away horizontally. And I at least stayed in pace enough with it vertically also that it wasn't too big of a deal.
I thought you were gonna put on the gloom suit now.
No.
I don't know why I'm so stressed out about it.
I never said that I would do that. I said I don't need to.
I know, but then I thought you said, well, now it would be useful. At least that's what I thought I heard. Bro, Link either has the world's biggest balls or the least amount of brain cells possible, because who the hell is going to just jump down a hole like that?
Someone who carries around a paraglider in their butt.
Yeah, but how is he going to guarantee he's getting out?
I mean, technically you can teleport. I just haven't been letting him.
That is a fair point.
You don't have to fight all by yourself, you know?
Doing baby.
When we fight together, we're unstoppable!
Lynn is best baby.
Yunobo, you can go home.
Yeah, you know,
We've got this.
You're the worst. You are the worst, and I don't like you.
Link! We shall protect Hyrule together!
Sidon, you can stay.
As long as he stays out of the way.
Yeah, you can just stay and be
I'll
pretty.
owe you for your help. You can count
You
on
can
me.
stay.
Even though he's
pretty
not going to
useful.
contribute much.
She's pretty useful.
For my past failure, it is time to stop the demon king.
The robot can go home too, though.
Yeah.
I didn't want the robot to begin with.
We're just going to start off with that. There. Actually, I'm going to, now that that's gone, destroy fused material, even though it was a gem. Actually, I should drop that from the menu. Even though the horizontal menus are the bane of my existence. There we go.
I mean, I always prefer to use them.
My little devil device take care of all these guys. Okay. I say I didn't think there were any more left. Battery number 2. Yeah. Good lord.
I'm not sure I want to do this again.
Well, this whole section isn't so bad, really.
It's not so bad in that it's hard. It's just that it's
That
so
gloom,
much.
it means but one thing. The Demon King
It's
is there.
never ending.
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us!
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us. Link, we'll take care of this, Goro!
Friggin' much
You ready to see the power of a sage?
We'll be fine! We already beat them once!
Those like embarrassing creatures.
Sure!
It is time, Link. The rest is up to you.
I'm embarrassed for the person that came up with their design. Like, why is that the thing you came up with? Really? Really, truly? How is that what you came up with? Are you proud of yourself?
Okay. Time to pop out another couple of cooking pots. Do a big hearty truffle. Time to rehydrate the Ganon jerky.
How disappointing. This world should be shrouded in darkness.
That will
not
always
bathed
be
in
disgusting.
insufferable light. All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
You after taking one sip of water.
Literally.
Regardless, I will reshape this world.
Listen,
as it
I
is
don't like it, okay? It's gross.
meant. Any opposition, I will rule. That is what a king must do.
Look, he's green for a reason. And it's because the water made him sick.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival. And the birth of his new world. Pathetic. How about this?
Yeah, I mean, that worked.
Fall.
That's not what I meant to do. Thanks.
Welcome to the game where hardly anything you ever meant to do is what you actually do.
Fall. What a feeling. I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle. That feeling as blood surges in my veins. And I am not even nearing the limits of my power.
Oh, crap. You know what? I forgot to snap a picture.
Oh no.
Oh well. I love it when the health bar just keeps going to the right like that. That was such a good move.
Enjoy these final moments. I will be taking far more than you're on this time.
Sorry for keeping you waiting!
Okay, but like anybody who tries to say he's not hot is wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, my timing is
All right,
really
I'm
well.
here.
Taking you down!
It's time to finish it off, Link.
There we go. Keep on tanking these hits.
You'll get it.
Maybe. I might end up needing to redo the battle. That was a lot of gloom and since I can only use potions, then there's only so far that I can go. Oh. Oh no!
No.
It's not pretty anymore. Trying to actually react to that, but it's not working. Yeah. What?
Well,
Did it straight up destroy it? That's BS. Oh well. Guess I went and did that for nothing.
oh no.
That's okay. Just means the sword failed again.
I will yet rule this land. You will not stop me. The immortal will not stand in my way.
But like, even though I haven't had the ability to, like, you can see, I haven't had to use a single heal. And that's with significantly messing things up.
Everything. Sacrifice it all to destroy you.
I want that
Cast
drink
this
obliterated.
world into eternal night.
We're not at Costco.
My god.
Oh no. You're not as me as we love.
Intermission.
Speaking of, I am going to have to send you a message because I have a request.
That is one stinky drink.
It's a bath. Water is for bathing, not drinking. Coffee's for drinking.
See, he's even got bad dental hygiene.
Poor baby. No one taught him how to brush his teeth.
Just like having a wicked bad case of allergies. He's not used to being outside of his bubble. Just imagine if you could get bone shards off of his back.
Oh my. What would you use a gloom shard for? Yeah, but you can use other shards for specific things.
Yeah, those ones
Like
would just do
specific-
like extra damage at the expense of doing bloom damage to yourself.
So many horns. I feel
Kinky
really
crap.
bad. I feel really bad for the artists that had to do all that. It's a lot of horns.
Here's our Borzoi bestie.
Yeah. Absolutely wild looking.
This whole thing without using any healing items, even though the smart thing to do would be to heal up, but...
They could make bank if they did, like, worm on a string, but more detailed worm on a string.
I gotta keep it pretty.
Yeah. Like plushies
Uh-huh.
of all of the dragons.
Oh, they so totally should. I know, I'd for sure want a full set.
Yeah.
Zelda. Yeah. Man, I don't have two words. Tried to use a gust. Yeah, on my original playthrough, I did this whole section using the Dusk Claymore. All the way up until the last hit, which I think does require you to use the Master Sword. It'd be really funny if you just jumped straight into this move.
And then he spits you out like Kirby.
Ah, oh, come on. Try that again. And deflect it off of his forehead here. Yeah, so you try doing like a diving hit and it doesn't let you. Just made me like go flying off. That's too bad. Would have been more dramatic to do a diving hit on it.
You know me, I'm all about the dramatics too. I guess that's one way to do it.
This is the whale carcass explosion all over again. Bits of nasty dragon dropping all over Hyrule. Also, that's definitely not an allegory for nuclear war.
Oh, never.
Between that and, like, the Zonite definitely not being something like uranium. Look at him in his cute little shorts.
Yeah.
I still think that this move was a narrative cop-out.
They really could have. They could have done a DLC where you get to change her back.
Mm-hmm. That being said, I think that the reason why they didn't do it that way was, like, even though in an interview, I forget specifically who it was, but one of the higher-up devs said that, like, there wasn't going to be any DLC because they had exhausted all of the ideas that they had. I don't think that that's true. I think that was just a way of putting PR spin on it in order to let people down easy, when really it was that the team was told in order to start working on whatever the next game was, but it took them so long making this one.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, it's time for you to start working on the next project rather than anything extra. Now, I would really like it for the next Legend of Zelda game to be something that actually takes place in the age of the Zonai. But, you know, not this same one.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though there's, like, sort of a timeline and it's sort of official, they also sort of just disregard it whenever they feel like it. So there's not really any sort of issue with being concerned about continuity issues and crap like that. It's just, we do what we want, and we let the fans theorize.
And if we like a theory enough, we'll take it.
Yep. Now, what's really funny is that technically, you stop falling after a certain point. Like, it looks like you're falling, but you're not actually. So, like, you can just sit here forever, and you will never hit the ground. But I do think that they didn't try this. And then they just hit ground.
Yash.
Or, oops, it was shallow.
Oops, we trusted something when we shouldn't have.
Dead. Or, just the world's worst belly flop.
Oh, ow.
Smack!
Belly flops that actually lead to injuries.
Or, it's dragon soup at the bottom because of friggin' Ganon Dragon.
Yeah.
Link, how are you?
An awful lot for just a bodyguard.
I was...
I mean... Oh, and there's the
I
D
reached
sound.
you, after all. He's gone. The Demon King. I'm
Yeah,
not
girly,
in a
that was
dream,
stuck in
right?
your head for a while. You must have a massive headache.
You did it. Oh, Link, you really did it. But how am I?
It was just acupuncture.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to go that
No.
deep with acupuncture.
I understand.
Well, I mean, when you're that big, then your skin's thicker.
I had been sleeping all this time. But when I felt something, like a warm, loving embrace, I woke up.
Does she finally get to be happy now? Like, give her a frickin' break.
Sorry.
Also, it's kind of funny that the castle's still floating.
Thank you.
Like, is it ever gonna stop?
Link,
Or is it just gonna keep
I met
floating?
such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened. Oh, Link. I'm home.
I want a wholesome, like a very wholesome, like, scene at least. A good long one. Like an episode of a show. Of just her telling him all of the gossip. All of the stuff. And him just listening. Like, just listening.
He's a very good
That's it.
listener.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Did it.
And you have completed The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
It's just kind of funny though, because like even with the challenge, it didn't feel hard. And
But it felt like an adventure, and I think that that is more important.
oh, absolutely. It's just I do hope that at least in future games, they do give us a proper master mode, and it doesn't even like honestly, this is something that I have long thought that Nintendo needs to just do as part of the games. Is, you know how people do Nuzlocke challenges in the Pokemon games? They just need to make that an official feature.
Right.
And make it so that it only unlocks after you beat the main game once, but make it the New Game Plus, essentially, for it. And it can be just like in Smash Brothers, where you can pick every single little rule. Like, the degree of customization in those is really very granular. And you could do it so that the built-in challenges were things that you could select yourself. Of just, I want this, but not that one, and I want this other one, and let's do this. And it could even include things like having a timer on certain things. But, it just seems like such a relatively easy to implement thing that would go a long way in making a more customizable experience and not leaving young players behind or people who are challenged enough with the base game.
Mm-hmm.
But it would allow people who wanted additional challenge to pick and choose what kind of harder challenge they want.
Yeah.
Because, like, the way that they've done Master Mode in the past has included things like making it so that hearts don't appear in the overworld, and so you can only heal through potions or by napping in beds, or doing things like doing the entire world mirror imaged. So it just makes everything backwards. Just sort of like in Mario Kart. With mirror mode.
Oh, mirror mode. No, I agree.
So it's like, if they can do that, they can surely add additional constraints to things.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just make it easier for people to implement stuff because they wouldn't have to think it up themselves. And the game would help them with tracking. Like, they wouldn't be able to make mistakes with stuff.
Like, if you can toggle your map off, you should be able to toggle fast travel off. You should be able to toggle, I don't know, like cooked meals off. I don't know. Random things.
Yeah.
Random things that will make it more difficult.
In fact, that is something that I plan on doing with the Breath of the Wild one, because with that, the lack of cooking pots led me to go, well, I can't eat cooked meals in battle, but I can carry them around, unlike in this one. Well, come to find out, I didn't even really need that. And so after a point, I was like, well, okay, I'm just going to do the exact same rules as I did before. And anytime that I need to eat and I don't have a cooking pot available, or forget what I was going to say. Anyhow, it was just basically like if I didn't have the... Oh yeah, and I wasn't in the middle of battle. Then I would just eat raw ingredients.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. I'll probably just end up doing that.
Eventually, when I do get a Switch 2, I might... I don't know. I might consider playing the games and doing a challenge run of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even just the no fast travel one makes things so much more engaging. You end up seeing a lot more of the world. Even if...
Oh, for sure.
Even if, due to just the nature of things, it leads you to end up following, like, the main roads a lot more, you still end up exploring more in the process. And it does help you become, like, more overall familiar with the landscape and everything. Like, I know the entirety of Hyrule like the back of my hand at this point.
Yeah.
And of course, there are people who know it better than me, but, you know, it's just, I can pretty fluently navigate based on just looking around at the environment and going, "Oh, I must be in this general vicinity."
It's like how I know the first The Last of Us game. I could play that blindfolded at this point. But same thing too. Anyway, like I could look around and pick out any environmental thing and know exactly where I'm at. And a lot of that is specifically because that's a game where fast travel just doesn't exist. There's absolutely no form of it. So you want to go from one place to another, you go the long way. It's also not an open world, so that it's different. Like it's very different. It's not an open world, but I don't know. I could tell you where in the game, at what point in the game, at any time.
Absolutely. Alright, well, I think that is a wrap then.
Alrighty.
Thanks to anybody who stopped by, and next time around, it'll probably be by the time that the Switch 2 gets here and get that all set up, and start in on the Breath of the Wild playthrough.
Sounds fun.
Thanks for stopping in, and see you later. Bye.